This is video 22 of the Lumion course, and we are learning how to import Megascan objects. So I was saying that you can see how it appears that we have a really high detail model, but we don't. It's actually just the normal map, right? That's our model. And when we turn on the normal map, this gets highly detailed. You can also see that it's no longer reflective. That's because the alpha channel, which has the gloss map in it, is now telling Lumion how reflective to make this object. And we can even turn down this gloss and reflectivity more here. Now, there's a slot here for the displacement map, so I'm going to load that. And it may not do us any good on this object. It's probably not going to do us any good. But we will see. Okay, if we slide this, let's see what happens. Can you see as I slide that it's displacing that geometry? Sometimes I like to just barely turn this on, and that gives us a little bit more detail. But I think that is good enough. Okay. So while I'll talk about the rest of these settings later in just a little bit. But that is how you import a Megascan material. I mean, a Megascan asset. Let's actually see what's going on in our documents folder right now with this asset. So we called it a Roman column ruin. So these are the 4 files that we imported, right? Right now our material file is 2 kilobytes. So let's see what it does when we check this to save changes. Let's see if it saved that folder. You may have to go back and come back into that folder to see. Yeah, you see that? So as soon as we checked that, it saved this material file for this asset. This is now part of our imported model library, right? It will always be there as long as those files are in our documents folder. And we can use it from project to project. These mountains that you see around are actually Megascan assets. So you can tell that I did not use Lumion's landscape feature just to create mountains because those look terrible. But I used these to represent mountains. Okay, so now let's go to our PowerPoint slide. We covered high quality materials, and the third feature to make high quality renderings is to have high quality materials. Okay, so now we can talk about materials. We already started to with this asset, but now we'll dive a little bit deeper. I don't want to change those objects, so I'm going to bring in a new object to discuss this.